Hello, as you can see in this question, it is asked a stone is dropped from the top of the tower of the height 40 m. The stone falls from the rest and air resistance is negligible. There's no air resistance, it is falling from 40 meters height. So S is equal to 40 meters. The time taken for the stone to fall the last 10 meters to the ground. So let us consider the time taken. Let us divide it into two sections first. Till here is 30 meters, from here to here 10 meters. So S1 is 30 meter, S2 is 10 meter, and the total S is 40 meter. Now U1 will be 0. At this position, the velocity is 0 because it is falling from rest. And at this position, it will have a velocity V1. And at this position, the velocity is V. This is the final velocity after going through the whole path, actually. Now, what we can do in order to find out the time taken here is we can find out the final velocity. We can find out the final velocity till this point, and this V1 will become U2. U2, the initial velocity for the journey, the second journey. I mean, from here to here. So this V1 will become U2. And then we can use this V is equal to U2 plus GT formula. I mean, then we can apply first equation of motion from here to here. We can only concentrate from here to here and find out the time. That is the plan. So we found out V is equal to, since U1 is 0, so it will be directly root 2 into G into 40. How did we get this? V square is equal to U1 square plus 2GS. S is 40. S is 40. G is 10. And U1 is 0. So this is like this. So V is root 2 into 10 into 40. And that is how we found out that V, the final velocity here, is 28.28 meters per second. Now, similarly, you can find out V1. In this case, S will be 30. U1 still remains 0. So 2 into 10 into 30. So we'll get V1. V1 is root 2 into 10. Let us omit this. 2 into 10 into 30. That is how we found out that this V1 is 24.49. Now, what did I say? So if I consider the journey from here to here, this V1 becomes U2. That means initial velocity from this at this point. Okay, so we can consider this 24.49 as U2. Now, so if I just consider this path, S2 is 10. Okay, that we don't require for now. We're going to use first law of equation. V is equal to U plus AT. Now, V is the final velocity that we have found out already, 28.28 meters per second. U2 we have found out 49.49. Why? Because here it is U2 plus G into T. G is 10. T we want to find. So we replace the value. V is equal to 28.28 is equal to 24.49 plus 10 into T. Now, if we solve this thing, so 28 minus 24.49, we get 3.79. And T will be equal to 3.79 by 10. Okay, if we simplify this, if we just simplify this equation, we'll get this. We get final answer to be 0.379, which is approximately equal to 0.238 seconds. So the time taken from here to here is T is equal to 0.38 seconds. So option number A is the correct answer. Thank you.